So you've started to discover there's something wrong with the band you're in. Understand that? Well, today we're going to talk about the top 5 clues that your band's in trouble. And then we're going to talk about what that means. After today's video, if you like what you see, please click the like button down below and subscribe. Love to have you part of our channel and have lots of content as it comes up here in the next days and weeks ahead. Also, please leave a comment below. So let's get started. Number 5 of the top 5 clues that your band's in trouble. Number 5, if you're out playing a gig and after the gig's over, the club owner doesn't ask you to come back. Pretty good sign that the band owner didn't like you. He didn't get revenue for the gig, maybe at a bar, or maybe you were at a wedding gig or some small party and you don't get any feedback whatsoever. That's usually a big sign that something's going on. Number 4, you're finding that you don't have a growing following. You seem like the people who keep showing up to see you play might be diminishing, might be going down. That's a good sign that something wrong is going on. Number 3, you might find that when you're on stage and when your band is playing that you're not getting any eye contact from the audience. That's a pretty good sign that they're either hearing or seeing something, or there's some vibe about your band that is not working at the time. Number 2, when you finish the gig and it just feels like a drag. You didn't have a good time. It was just like you had to just drag yourself through it. Every single moment on stage was just a drag. Now I want to differentiate that this is different from if you're having a hard night. We all have bad nights or something happens. Somebody kicked the dog, whatever. Those happen and we have those bad nights. But if you're noticing that night after night after night, week after week, that you are finding that this is just not fun, there is definitely a problem that you've got to address. Finally, the number 1 clue that there are some problems with your band, you get irritated by every little thing that the other members of the band are doing. You're irritated with the lead singer. You're irritated with the bass player because he's not keeping time. You're irritated with the sound guy because he's not quick on the cues. You're irritated with the light guy. You're irritated about everything. Guys who are making mistakes. You're noticing every single mistake that every other member of the band is doing. In the early stages, that didn't bother you at all. But in this stage, you're finding that this is really bothering you. If you are finding that you're having these kinds of problems and you're seeing these kinds of signs, it might be time to stop and take an assessment of maybe what those problems are and make some decisions about what you're going to do with your band next. But if you are interested and you know that these things are going on, maybe it's time you start to try to figure out how do you make yourselves a better band and figure that out. In the next video, we're going to talk about the top 7 ways that you can improve your band and get on the path to the better band. Thanks for being with me today. This is a short one, more painful to listen to than anything else. But if you liked what you heard today, please like the video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment below about when you've seen those signs that your band might really suck. All right, we'll see you next time.